Oh, hi everyone. I'm live. If anybody's there, I'll be with you in a minute. Let me get all my computers ready to go here. Hi, Gloria. Thanks for coming over. Hi, Pam. Hi, Diane. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Gaz. Hi, Marlene. Oh, great. Hi, Greg and Anna York. Hi, Marlene. Hi, Alyssa. Hi, Pat. Hi, Susan. Hi, Melissa. All right. Well, I'm super excited to share with you what I hauled from Stampaway. First of all, I want to say thanks to Nancy for driving and for coming to my house and picking me up and taking me with her. We had such a wonderful time. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Nora. Hi, Dee Dee. It was just one of the best trips ever. It was definitely the best stamp show I've ever been to. Hi, Melanie. I couldn't believe how big it was, how many people were there, and how many wonderful vendors were there. So, hi, Star. Always had a great time there. It was at the Sharonville Convention Center in Cincinnati, Ohio, and we were there Friday night and all day Saturday. Hi, Jim. We were working for Local King Rubber Stamp. That's Lisa. And we had a lot of fun sharing some techniques with the people who came by. So here are some of the little mini panels that we made with some FSC members. And this is one that I made. It got a little wet because the air conditioning was dripping on us. But I'm going to show you real quick a little bit about how we did those. But let's just say that when you get to Stampaway, and if you've never been there before, I definitely think it's worth a trip if you're able. There were people there from all over the place, like Canada and Tennessee, and, you know, a lot of people from Indiana. Just, you know, we met a lot of really nice people. This, you were given this when you got there. You were given the opportunity to win a door prize. There are 5 winners every hour, so that's really cool. And you have to be present to win, so that was nice that they did that. There was, you vote on your favorite exhibitor in each category. Best dressed Friday night, best display of artwork, best customer service, and best booth demonstrations. Deposit your ballot by 3:30 on Saturday in the decorated boxes in the main hall. So I'm not sure who won, but it says the winning exhibitors will be awarded a cash prize and will be guaranteed acceptance to Stampaway 2024. So that is really nice. Hi, Christine. Hi, Gila. And they have some pictures here from last year's Stampaway. It was fun, and you can see some of the companies that were represented there. Divinity Designs, I spent a lot of money there. I'll show you what I got there. Simon Says Stamp. Oh, Scrappy Boy Stamps. They were right across. They were right across from us in our booth area, and they are super nice people. We've got Art Gone Wild, Blue Knight Rubber Stamp, Stampers Anonymous, and the Stampers Anonymous code, which I'll give you in a second here, for a coupon that you can use. Hi, Becky. Hi, Lisa. So this is the way the exhibit hall was laid out at the convention center. And we were back here, number 26, Local King Rubber Stamp. So that was fantastic. There was a gigantic ballroom with yeah, the handsome security guard. We were talking about him just on Nancy's last live. Yeah, he was really good looking. And then over here was a smaller room, but had some really big booths there. Yeah, so the booths were nice and spaced out. I was talking to one of the vendors, Pat, over at Technique Junkies, and she said she bought extra space so people had room to get their strollers through, because a lot of people have, you know, some mobility issues. But look at all the companies that were there. Some of them I'm sure you've heard of before. Simon Says Stamps, Rubbernecker, Marco's Divinity Designs. That was awesome to meet them. Inky Antics, Creek Bank Creations, The Ton, Eyelet Outlet. I didn't even get a chance to go to the Eyelet Outlet. Jillian Vance, Honeybee Stampers. Not the same as Honeybee Stamps. It's a different company. Dare to be Artsy. Local King Rubber Stamp. Gina Marie Designs. I didn't even get to go to that booth. I must have missed that because I love her dies. Anthony's Paper Crafts, and like I said, Scrappy Boy. All right. And then it tells you, this tells you the address of the companies and their websites. Okay. So for the show, the Stampers Anonymous offers a coupon code. So if any of you are interested in Stampers Anonymous or any of the Stampers Anonymous companies, the coupon code is Stampaway USA 15. Okay, so that's the coupon code. But that's at checkout. I'm not sure if it's still... oh, no, it expires on 8/21. Okay, so you have a little bit of time to use this at checkout. At checkout when you check out at Stampers Anonymous. Sorry, I'm confusing myself. Oh, yeah. That's great, Star. I'm so glad your friend won something. Hi, Anel. Yeah, we really had a good time. It was so much fun. But you can use this coupon, Stampaway USA 15, at any of the Stampers Anonymous companies. So, for example, at Art Gone Wild, Stampaway 15, yeah, Darcy's, Heart and Home, Versus Rubber Stamps. Let me see who else. I said Inky Antics. Northwoods Rubber Stamps. Yeah, Northwoods was there. So that's nice to have a coupon code. So there you go. Okay. So the reason why Nancy and I were there was to help Lisa at Local King Rubber Stamp. And I was really excited when I heard that Lisa was going to be at the Stampaway because she hasn't been able to do that many stamp shows. And when I found out she was going to be there, I contacted her and said, "Hey, Lisa, do you need anybody to help you while you're there?" And she said, "Yeah." And I said, "Okay, well, let me check with Nancy. I think we would be interested." But I knew, like, immediately when I found out Lisa was going to be there, if it wasn't for Lisa going, I wouldn't have went. But I'm so glad I did go because it was a really fantastic show. So thank you, Lisa, for allowing Nancy and Leah and I to be there at your booth. It was so nice to meet you in person and talk about your wonderful products with so many different customers. It was nice to meet your husband, Nader, and I know everybody was saying how happy they were that you were there. So thank you. Thumbs up to Lisa. So these are the two stamps that I picked up from Local King. I picked up the Fog because one of our customers was sitting at the table and she said this reminds her of the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee. And I was like, yeah, it does. I had gone there to Pigeon Forge for our vacation this year with my family, and it really does. And then Lisa gave me this one, the Coral Reef, which I had never picked this one up before. But I have a lot of Local King rubber stamps and dies. And this one is so pretty. And you can use your magic mushrooms on this stamp. And you can put ink on it. And, you know, bright colors. And then you can stamp it. And it's going to look like this. Okay, so it's a really cool background stamp. Hi, Melissa. All right. Of course, we got to see Effie at the ton. And actually, when I went to see Effie, I was just trying to finish off some of the sets that I had already purchased from her. So I purchased these really pretty purple gems. So these are just little blings, 2 colors of purple. But this is the Climbing Iris. It's Coming Up Iris. And I have the Climbing Iris or Coming Up Iris stencil and die, but I didn't have this stamp set. And the die cuts out these sentiments. Best of luck to you. Happy belated birthday and so proud of you. So this was just me finishing off something I had already had from the ton. This was my new investment from the ton. This is the Grouped Grand Bows stamp set and die with holiday card making coming up. I thought that would look really pretty on different cards. So it's a bit of a layering stamp. So that's cool. And then I picked up these 2 dies to go with the stencil sets that I have. Pretty Pansies background and Bright Pansies clusters coordinating die. So I got that. Now I have the matching dies to go with that. And then I got the sunflowers, the Sunflower Fields layering stencils. I don't have this one. This one is one that Nancy has, and she sent me a card front with that one, and I'll show you what it looks like. The ton makes these beautiful layering stencils. A magic mushroom, I will show you what a magic mushroom is if you just give me 1 minute. But this is the card. Nancy made this, and she sent it to me or gave it to me when she made it. And I cut it in half. I die cut it, and then I made 2 cards out of it. So that's what's nice about this sunflowers. I think it goes this way. Yeah, there you go. Isn't that pretty? Nancy added some pretty glitter to it. So that is from the ton. This is one that I made the last stamp show we went to from the ton. And yeah, we did a live at my house. And then I made this. This is one that I made a couple stamp shows ago from the ton. Okay, so let me show you what a magic mushroom is since you asked. Just give me a second just to go real quick through what I got as far as my haul. And then we'll play with some magic mushrooms because I love my magic mushrooms. So just give me 1 minute. Okay, the magic mushrooms are available from Local King Rubber Stamp. They're foam tools that you can use to stamp with, you can use to ink blend with, and also to stencil with. But one of the companies that I don't have a lot from is Dare to Be Artsy. I do have a affiliate link for Dare to Be Artsy. But I picked up this stamp set. It says, "A true friend leaves paw prints on your hearts." This one is really nice. Having lost our dog in December, I'm very much aware of how heartbreaking it is when you lose your family pet. So I wanted to get this set. And then they have some toner card fronts that I purchased. Groovy Prints and Leafy Hearts. So you get 8 sheets, 4 of each design. This one is the Leafy Hearts. So it has hearts and it has leafy hearts. And this one is the Groovy Prints, and it is flowers. Okay. Heidi was there from Simon Says Stamp, and she was giving this away to everybody that was at the stamp show. So that was nice of her. Blue Night Rubber Stamp has some new product that I got. This is the designer paper for card making. These paper backgrounds were actually designed by Deanna Tubbs Cedillo. I'm not sure if I'm saying her name right. But what I like about them is I have a lot of the Blue Night Rubber Stamp silhouette stamps. And I'll be able to make a real quick card using these. Won't take but a few minutes. They're so pretty. And the backgrounds are gorgeous. This one is like the nighttime moon. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. And then this one is more of this, like the skies and the sun and the sunrise. And I have a pack, I have some extras of these. So I'm trying to get to 3,500 subscribers, y'all. I'm getting really close. But once I hit that number, I'm going to be giving away a lot of stuff. And Blue Knight Rubber Stamps gave me some things to give away. Hi, Christine. Oh, sorry about that, Becky. Yeah, I do live in Pennsylvania. I live near Pittsburgh, and Nancy lives near Philadelphia. I live about an hour east of Pittsburgh in Somerset. That's where I live. So where are you at, Christine? If you don't mind my asking. So here we've got some beautiful skies, and they're going to be just so pretty. And Dina does such a nice job. Deanna, sorry, her name's Deanna. This one can go this way, or it can go this way. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Okay, so got some really pretty papers. So spread the word and help me get to 3,500 subscribers, and I'll be doing big giveaways. I got these feathers from Gary Berlin. I thought they were pretty. They're actually foiled. And I got some butterflies that are blue and some monarch butterflies. So those will make nice card toppers. Okay, so over at Scrappy Boy, he sells this boot die. And when you make it, it looks like a hiking boot or a work boot. And then you have a boot-shaped card. So with my husband working construction, you know, he's always wearing his boots. So I thought this would be really cute. His birthday's coming up, and I wanted to make him a card. So I thought that would be super cute. Also from Scrappy Boy. Oh, you live in Greensburg. Oh, of course. We are almost neighbors, Christine. Yeah, we're only like 25 minutes away from each other, because where I live at in Somerset, I'm closer to Jennerstown. Yeah, that paper is gorgeous. Yeah. Yeah, we were so excited to see you, Cheryl. You're such a sweetheart. It was wonderful to meet you. Hi, Lois. Anyways, I got this dress from Scrappy Boy, and also from Scrappy Boy, I got the dies that look like kitchen utensils or pie baking. And you know, my mom is a really good cook, and she loves like this kind of, this is her kind of card, the kind with a lot of die cuts. So I thought, okay, well, I'll get this for my mom, and I can make all kinds of birthday cards, you know, like a dress. Yeah, I got the dress. I couldn't resist it. It was so cute. Yep, Scrappy Boy. They're so nice. I think they're some of the nicest people I've ever met. And it was great to see them and to be right beside them. And then I picked up some papers from Marco's. This is the matte coated cardstock. This is what we used in Lisa's booth for our make and takes. So I'm going to open this, and I will use it for my demonstration tonight of the ink blending with the magic mushrooms. The smoother the cardstock, the better your ink blending will be. You can also use like a glossy cardstock. And Marco's sells such beautiful paper. This is metallic pearlescent paper. It's a creamy white color. This one is a metallic, it's called Antique Cappuccino. And then I have this one called Cadillac. Okay. Oh, well, we're so glad you found us too, Christine. Please make sure you subscribe to all of our channels. Chow and T. T's over at Not Afraid of Color. Chow is Create with Chow. And Stacy is S&R Creations. We love it when you guys are, you know, subscribing to our channels. That's very, very helpful to us. Okay, and then finally, I went to this booth of Peddler's Den, home of Making a Scene. They have lots of nature stamps, and I bought this one. This one is Settled for the Night, it's called. So it has some grass and trees, and then this family of like wolf, like the mama wolf and the 3 baby wolves. This would be pretty on that paper that I bought. Okay, and this one is Oh Lonesome Me. It's called Oh Lonesome Me. And it has like mountains and a cabin and like a wolf or a coyote howling. So Making a Scene and Peddler's Den are together, and they do Stamping Safari every year in Lawrenceville, Georgia. So if you are in Georgia or in driving distance to Georgia, that's February 1st through 3rd, 2024. There's also a spring retreat called Camp Maranatha. I think it's in Alabama. It says AL. And it is April 9th through 13th, 2024. So check out stampingsafari.com for more information on these retreats. You know, they sound like a lot of fun. All right, let's go ahead and show our magic mushrooms. All right, so let's just consider this a mini class on magic mushrooms tonight. I will get my magic mushrooms out. Oh, and one more thing I got was some pixie tape because Nancy told me to get it. She said, you got to get this stuff because it really is good for when you're die cutting. So I thought I'd give it a try. I know a lot of people use it and they like it, so I'm sure I will too. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to show you guys magic mushrooms because they are so much fun. All right, so I've got my magic mushrooms and my magic markers right here. Let me just get them out of my cupboards. Okay, so we were showing everybody how to use the Local King rubber stamp markers and magic mushrooms also. Okay, so let me show you. First, let me show you the markers. Oh, hopefully my computer didn't freeze up. My internet goes in and out. So you get 24 of these markers, and I've had these for 5 years, and they're still just as fresh as they were 5 years ago. I haven't had to worry about them, you know, going dry or anything like that. But they're great for coloring with your red rubber stamps, so I will show you that in a second. We actually sold out no, I didn't get any squirrels, that's for sure. What Lisa brought with her was sold out, this pack of size of markers. There was also that big pack that had 60 in it, which I'm kicking myself for not getting it, but hey, at least I have this pack, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and I'll show you the magic mushrooms. This is how you receive them when they are shipped from Canada. They are contained in this box, and each one has its own little plastic container to keep it from cross-contamination. And what you have is a rainbow assortment of these magic mushrooms. All right, this one is mine for red, and these are high-quality tools. When you get them, you can put some Velcro on them. If you buy the add-on stand, you can put these down in that Velcro, and they're going to stand straight up for you. You don't have to do the Velcro. That's just something that Nancy showed us to do. But it's nice because it keeps them standing. I don't know. You don't have to do the Velcro, but the Velcro makes it nice. Okay, red, orange, yellow, and yeah, T said she made her own stand. Then we have two sort of greens, like a light green and a dark green. There's 10 magic mushrooms in a set. This one is pink. I should have put that one there. Hold on, let me fix. Gotta go in the right order. For me, anyways. That's the way my brain thinks. Okay, we'll do dark green, then light green. Blue. Purple. And there's a brown and a black. Okay, so you've got these magic mushrooms. When you're ready to use them, you just do that. Some people have theirs out all the time. You know, they don't put them away. They just let them sit on their desk like that. There you go. So the magic mushrooms are $39.99 for 10, and the stand is $10. So if you get, and I highly recommend you get the stand. If you get them with the stand, then they're $49.99. All right, let me get a pack of ink. And oh, by the way, I also got a whole bunch of stuff from Divinity Designs, but I'm going to do a separate video for that because that was a new company to me, and I want to be able to focus on their stuff a little bit separately. Okay. So I'm going to grab my Catherine Pooler inks. These are my dye-based inks, and you can use any dye-based inks. We were using Memento inks when we were at Stampaway. Okay. And hi, Katrina. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my little mat here so I can protect my Foiling Snobs Club desktop. Okay. So I've got the Carnival and the Life of the Party collection of Catherine Pooler inks. And what I'll do is try to do some ink blending with this paper, make it look like a rainbow. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my tape, put it on my waffle flower mat, and get that so it helps me to keep my panel in place. And when you're ink blending with magic mushrooms, okay, yep, you can use them for pan pastels too, but that's a dry medium. So you'd want to consider getting 2 sets, one for your inks and then one for your pan pastels. I think I used something similar one time, but I think the magic mushrooms would be. Look at that. I'm just taking that magic mushroom. I'm going at an angle on my paper, and I'm getting that beautiful ink laid down nice and easy. That's what I like about magic mushrooms. Okay, so that was Party Dress. Yep. And then this one is called Tiki Torch. I'm just ink blending. That's all I'm doing. I'm just taking the magic mushroom. It's nice firm foam, and it's not going to pop out of the holder. It's going to be, you know, attached into that holder because it's a high quality product. Okay, it's not cheapy. It's made well. It's very well made. So let's just blend this a little bit more. I'm getting myself a nice little sunset going on here. Okay, and then we'll do yellow. Oh, Mandy's getting some goodies tomorrow. She's getting her CP ink pads. Awesome. Now this is called Tiara, so it's a yellow color. All right. So that's my yellow. And then let's do Green Lime Ricky. So that's one way you can use magic mushrooms. You can use them to quickly ink blend a background panel, and I'm going to show you how to use them with stencils as well. All right, so you see how pretty that is? Just so quick and so effortless. If you have arthritis or any kind of problems with your hands, you don't have to apply a lot of pressure. Magic mushroom does the work for you. So let me clean this mat real quick, and then we're going to get a stencil, and we're going to show you how great they work with stencils. Yes, lots of fun. Okay. Crafty Critter Stocks CP inks. Okay, the paper that I'm using is from Marco's Paper, and it's called Matte Coated Cardstock. So it has a coating on it. It's very, very smooth. Yes. So smooth. Exactly. And it's so pretty and shiny, right? That was so easy just to apply a couple layers of ink. That's the matte coated cardstock. And this one has 50 sheets for $4.95 from Marco's Paper. Yes. All right, let's go ahead and get a stencil out of my stencil box. I have lots of stencils. Where did I put the stencils? Oh, there they are. Yeah, Star, I'm glad you got some of that paper. You'll like that a lot. Let's see here. This one is pretty, and it would look very nice on this. Okay. Okay, so this stencil is from a Colorful Life Designs. It's called Spinning Lines. Okay, I'm going to turn my paper the other direction. Okay. All right, again, I'm just going to make a rainbow here. Oops. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start with some pinkish red. And I'm just using the residual ink that was left over from what I just did with the ink blending. Thank you, Nancy. And all I'm doing is going around this circle, and I'm overlapping things a little bit. That's my strategy anyways. And go with some yellow here. You don't even have to use brushes. All you have to do is get these magic mushrooms and pounce away. Speaking of these magic mushrooms, Lisa invented these about 5 years ago, and then COVID hit. And so not too many people got to see her demonstrate these. She was demonstrating them at the stamp show at Stampaway, and everybody was buying them. So I think that was a real hit because of their versatility. But we're so excited because this is like the original. This is the original. There have been other ones that have come out on the market, but the original is superior product. Let's just put it to you that way, because the mushroom is actually flat on top, all right? And this foam is super firm. So when you hold it, you can hold it like this, okay? or you can just hold it with the base. This is going to look so pretty. Oh my gosh. Let me put my magic mushrooms back. I'm getting myself so excited that I'm... Yes. Yes. So pretty. There we go. We've got the perfect rainbow circle. Okay. Again, this is the Spinning Lines stencil from A Colorful Life Designs. Woo! So pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? So easy. Okay, so easy. It's a snap to yeah, it's a snap, really it is. Okay, let me just wipe this off and grab another stencil. Yeah, that's a pretty stencil. Here's another pretty one. Let's do this one. Okay, this one is called Mum Lace. Okay, it's called Mum Lace. Thanks, Cheryl. And I think of mums, I think of marigolds. This time of year, we have a lot of those blooming at our house. What I'm going to do is just use my oranges and my yellows and my reds for this one. So I'm going to start with yellow. All right, let me grab my Tiara ink. You're going to get inky fingers playing this with these, but that's fun, right? Because you know you're having a good time when your fingers are getting inky. All right. Especially me. I'm pretty heavy-handed with my ink. So start with yellow. Okay, and then we'll switch to orange. I need to get a little bit more ink. And what you're doing is you're just tapping the magic mushroom. See, it's got that flat head. You just tap that. I'll just overlap some of that. And then go back with the yellow and blend it, just blend a little bit more yellow in there. Okay, and then finally we'll end up with the pink on the very outside. Okay, let's see. My favorite part is the reveal. Oh, you won't regret getting these magic mushrooms. And here we have a beautiful panel. So pretty. So easy. So nice. Okay. And then let me grab the big stamp that I got from Lisa and show you how you can use magic mushrooms on her stamps. Okay. I'll just put this stuff aside, put these two panels off to the side. Okay, Cheryl. Yeah, I'm sure you're glad you got that paper. Yes. It's gonna do you good for sure. Okay, let me grab my Misty. Well, actually, I think I'm gonna grab my Tim Holtz platform. Well, no, I don't even need that. All I need is that little mat. Yeah, what am I thinking? Okay, got our mat here. Let's get the stamp. 2 stamps that I got. Okay. Yep, the ink dries fast. Yes, that is one of the huge advantages of that paper. It dries really fast, the ink. Okay, so here we go. Let's put the stamp here. And this is you know, meant to be colorful and bright, and so I'm going to just follow sort of like the example that Lisa has here, but I think we want to start with some yellow. So this is Tiara again. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. Bye. For everybody that's leaving me, bye. Okay. So all I'm doing is pouncing this magic mushroom on this beautiful background stamp. Some yellow. Some orange. Wow, 1 a.m. Woo! You're a night owl, aren't you? Yeah. I've had nights like that where I couldn't sleep. I just want to craft and make cards. Oh, I'm going to show you the markers. Don't worry. Some green. And some blue. All right, so my paper's not as big as the stamp, so I'll just be able to grab some of the stamp at the top part here. I'll be able to stamp that part. So let me get a piece of this paper, put it down here, just rub that. Okay, so all I did was some ink on there, and now I have a pretty background. It looks like the coral in the ocean. It's nice and bright, isn't it? So pretty. Of course, this is a slimline size background. But I'm going to do some blues and greens now. Let's get some more ink. Yeah, I think it'll be prettier with the blues, purples. Oh, aquatini. That's one of my favorite colors from Catherine Fuller. Okay, I'll have ink all over my fingers, but that's what happens when you play with magic mushrooms. You get inky fingers if you're like me and you're a messy crafter. I'm sure some of you are much more. Now you see I'm getting that blue down there. That's that aquatini. Okay, and then let's go in with some flirty fuchsia. Right over top. Just go right over top, okay? And then finally we'll do some green. Okay, and that is going to give us this result. Yeah, it's so pretty. There you go. Now, my lines are a little bit harsh. All I have to do is do some ink blending, and the lines wouldn't be that harsh, but you get the idea. That was a quick... Okay, Nancy, that was a quick way of making a background, right? And it's like the reverse. So like a lot of stamps that you see are like the stamp is when you stamp the stamp, you're stamping the lines, but this one, you see it's like a background. So it's like the reverse of what you would normally see in a red rubber stamp. That's what's so cool about Blue Night rubber stamps. All right, so let me get Misty Mountain. I'm calling it Misty Mountain. It's actually called Fog, but to me it looks like a Misty Mountain. So let's go ahead and clean this mat. It's getting a little bit coated with ink. Okay, let me get this good and clean. All right, so this one is called Fog. Look at that, see? All the detail in that. Okay. I'm gonna need some gray. Let me get some gray and blues. Try to make this mountain look like what we saw when we were in Tennessee a couple weeks ago. I'll put my bright color inks away. I'm just using some Simon Says Stamp Ultra Clean. That's what I'm using. Slate. Okay, so I've got 2 colors of gray. It's a gray blue. And then I have this Cove blue, which I think would look nice because they call them the Blue Ridge Mountains because when you look at them, they look blue. Okay. And if you need to clean your magic mushroom, you can take a piece of paper and you can just tap it. Just keep on tapping it. Until you get, you know, the ink off. It's just like you would do with your blending brushes. So you can see that's one way to do that. All right, so I'm gonna start with this Cove blue. All right, it's a nice dark blue. And I'm gonna do a better job blending this time. You could also directly stamp with the ink pad like this. That might make more sense with this stamp. So I'm just pushing the ink pad right directly onto that stamp. But like to get some of these harsh lines blended, I'll just go ahead and use my magic mushroom for that. And then I'm gonna go in with this pebble color. I'm gonna grab my black magic mushroom, which I don't think I've ever used it. I think this is what it looks like when it fresh out of the box, you know. It's got this nice firm but flexible foam head, and it has the black so that when you're grabbing it and you've got ink all over your fingers, you're not making it to be stained, and it's flat. The dome is flat. Okay, so I'll go ahead and take the slate and stamp the ink, the stamp, I mean. Okay, and now I'll do some blending. Well, now I don't want to do that because that kind of took the ink right off. So no, don't do that with your gray. I'm going to do the blue again too. And then I think I'll take the blue magic mushroom and make sure I don't have any hard lines. Yeah. So all I'm doing is taking this blue magic mushroom and just gently rubbing it against the ink I just laid down, just so that it can blend that a little bit. Just pouncing it. Okay, let's see how this turns out. Oh, thank you, Becky. No, it's like a foam. It's like definitely not a brush. Okay, and here we have that mist. It reminds me of a Misty Mountain background. So pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? That's just Slate and Cove Blue inks on top of that stamp. And that stamp again is called Fog. Misty Mountain. Okay, what I'm going to do is go in with Slate, and then I'm going to... T, you gave me a really good idea when you said use that for a background. So I'm going to go ahead and just use this Slate all over this stamp. This is that nice bluish gray. I'll take my blue magic mushroom and kind of swirl it a little bit, pounce it a little bit, just get that ink to blend in some. Yes, definitely. I was thinking about the eagle too. Okay, I'm going to take this and put it right on top. And then you see that kind of looks like maybe like an Asian themed mountain. If you trim it down. And then Lisa has a stamp that is like a crane. Wouldn't that be pretty with that? That would be super pretty. So you can layer things, right? You can go in with one color and then go again with your stamp right on top of that color. That turned out really nice. If you turn it this way, it kind of looks like water. I don't know. Looks like waves. All right, so let me clean this, and then I'm going to get the markers out. All right, where'd I put the... I lost my towel. Here it is. Oh, I'm making such a mess. That's okay. That's what crafting is all about. Okay, let me grab the iris. We were using this stamp while we were demonstrating with folks. Oh, I'm making a mess on my mat. Oh no. I don't want that. Let me just do this. Okay, you guys can look at these while I get my Local King box of stamps out. Okay. Whoops. Okay. on the top of the pile. How about that? This is the one we were using for make and take. It's called Meadow Friends. Yeah, I'm making such a mess tonight. Really, disaster. Just spilled all my magic mushroom caps. That's all right. I'll clean them up when I'm done. Yeah, that could be it. Not only did we go all weekend, run, but today was our church picnic at my mom and dad's house. So we were over there with our friends from church till 3 o'clock. And it was so hot out today. Woo! Was it ever hot? And it rained. I mean, it poured. Okay. All right. Oh, this one's, yeah, this is the one we were using. Yeah. Okay, so let me get a rubber, let me get an acrylic block. And there's matching dies to go with this. You can buy the stamp by itself, and if you want the dies, you can buy those separately. But today I think we'll just focus on the iris here. I want to show you something that I like to do. So, you know, I just was using my magic mushrooms and I have lots of ink on them. They're pretty saturated. I can get a nice print. I'm going to go ahead and grab the blue and use the blue right here by the flowers, the petals, okay? And then some purple right on top of that. And then green along the stems. Now it's not perfect, okay, but it's artistic looking. And I can take the blue again and do some blending. Pouncing, actually. It's more like pouncing. Let me grab a piece of that awesome paper. And I'll just stamp in this corner. This pretty stamp. Okay. Look at that. So pretty. Just like that, you have yourself with your magic mushrooms. You didn't have to color. All you had to do was pounce some ink on the stamp and you have that pretty image. It's like watercolor looking, right? It's so artsy, I think. Yeah, so pretty. But that's not what we did at the make and take. What we did at the make and take was use the magic markers. We told everybody, come sit down and do some magic stamping with Local King rubber stamp. All right, so we had the markers here. And we told them to take a light blue and color in the flower with the petals using the light blue. So this is my sample here. So really, it's quick. It's not meant to be a time-consuming. I mean, it doesn't have to be a time-consuming with coloring. You know, sometimes when you get a stamp and you're thinking, oh, I gotta make this card, but that's a lot of coloring. Boy, I don't know if I have time. I'm really in a kind of a hurry and I only have like 30 minutes to play today. But look at me, I'm just literally scribbling with this blue magic marker. And like I said, the inks do not dry out, and you do not have to huff. You know, the old-fashioned huffing, we don't have to do that here. All right, so that blue, and then I'm gonna go in with this like purple color and just scribble. And when I say scribble, I mean, yes, scribble. Scribble, 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 X's and O's, diamonds and stars, any kind of scribbling that you like. That's what we're encouraging you to do. Then I'm going to grab a little bit of this purplish blue and make some dots and some slash marks. Okay. Yes, here we go. Now we've got light green for the stems. See, I'm just kind of flicking the marker across that, just making kind of like stripes back and forth. Not coloring it in. I'm not sitting here and coloring it in. I'm just going for it, just making those scribbles. And then I'll take a dark green and do the same thing. Maybe go in the other direction some, back and forth on my leaves. You always start with your lighter color. And we got a lot of questions. People said, well, doesn't that cross-contaminate your markers? No, because you're starting with the lighter color. Okay. It's so much fun. It's just like scribbling. Everybody knows how to scribble, right? Oh, it's okay, Becky. I don't mind sharing at all. That's why I wanted to do this live, to show you guys these wonderful products. So here we have, now that turned out gorgeous. Look at that. So pretty. And then this is the one that I used with the magic mushrooms. So we've got the markers on the left and the mushrooms on the right. I think they're both stunning. And I do love irises because my mother-in-law, she passed away in 2010, but iris was her favorite flower. Yes, they're super juicy, and the more you scribble, the prettier this is going to look. I kept telling everybody, just scribble. Don't try to make it solid. Trust the process. If you do scribbling, it's going to look fantastic. Isn't that pretty? But yeah, my mother-in-law's favorite flower was iris, and she had them planted all through her yard. Now let's go ahead and stencil over top of this. I'm going to grab another stencil. This one is called Warp Speed. This is one of my favorite stencils of all times from A Colorful Life Designs. When you do this step, you just want to focus on the area outside, sort of like, so if I cut this in half, I'm just doing the edges and the corners. I'm not taking my stencil directly over top of my image. All right, so I'm going to, you know, go around the edges and the corners. And I'm going to use blue ink. You could use any color ink. I mean, I could use orange. That would really pop. Let me grab my orange. Ugh. Okay, and then you just go like this. Well, that's not got any ink on it. Let me grab my other one. You just go on the outside and the corners and the edges. So you don't have to do directly over top of the stencil that you, of the area, the image that you just inked. See that? So you made a quick background right on top of the iris that you stamped with your magic mushrooms. So that turned out nice. Okay. And then for this one, we'll grab another stencil. Yep, they dry very quickly. Yes. Yep, because they're a water-based marker. They are a water-based marker. They're not alcohol markers. Alcohol markers dry pretty quick too, but okay, for this one, I have the stencil called Whirl Around. It's called Whirl Around. I'm just going to center it over top of my iris, and I'm going to grab the blue and just pounce that blue lightly around my flower. See that? You've got that nice pattern, which is similar to this one that I made at the Make and Take. But this one got wet because the air conditioning was leaking over top of us. But I used purple magic markers for that iris. Okay. So yeah, this is a great little mini panel that we created using both the magic markers and the magic mushrooms. So that's what we did at the event. That's one of the stamps that we used. Yeah, it's perfect ATC size. You're absolutely right. Yep. I think I'm gonna do the butterfly next. This stamp set has a butterfly. Oh, it also has this stamp set has butterfly, iris, and then this flower iris with some little birds on the branches, and then this one too. Meadow Friends, it's called. But let's do the butterfly with our magic markers. Let me see here. So I'm going to start with yellow and color the entire butterfly with yellow. It's just Simon Says Stamp Ultra Clean that I'm cleaning with. Okay, let me just color this butterfly real quick with this yellow marker. Yellow, 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 all over it, even the antenna. Okay, you can see I'm not really trying to be precise here, just getting that yellow down. Okay, then I'm going to go in with my dark orange, and I'm going to scribble. Scribble, scribble, scribble. I'm going to draw wavy lines and circles and scribbles. And then I'll go ahead with my brown, and I'll just make some dots with the brown. Okay. I need a piece of paper. I used all my paper that I grabbed out of the pack. again, I'm using the matte coated cardstock from Marco's Paper. That's what we used at Lisa's booth at Stampaway. Okay, so here's butterfly number 1. See that? Oh, thank you, Alyssa. Yes, they'll also work on photopolymer stamps. Yes, the magic markers will work on both. Yep. This time let's do a dark orange to start with. Well, no, we want to start with light orange, sorry. You always start with your light color first. I guess I'm going for that monarch butterfly look by doing orange. And then I'll go ahead with a darker orange and scribble. And then dark brown. Ooh, where'd I put my brown marker? Oh boy, I must have lost it already. I misplaced it. It was just here. Okay, well then, we'll just have to use black. Black, 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 black dots. Okay, and this butterfly is more orange. I didn't stamp the wing completely, but that was my fault. So go over to Local King Rubber Stamp and check out all their beautiful stamps that they have. You will surely find a lot that you like. I know a lot of you are big fans and already have a nice collection of stamps from Local King, just like me. I do too. Hopefully you enjoyed this demonstration. Lisa over at Local King Rubber Stamp has hundreds of videos on her YouTube channel. And she, you watch that, you'll get a lot of great ideas. But I can't stop, you guys. I have to try this bigger stamp too. Let's do one more then. I have to get a bigger stamp. Hold on one second. Let me get my bigger acrylic block. Okay, here we go. Put this on there. And this is the bigger floral image, larger floral image. And looking at it, and it looks like it has the birds, look like they have yellow. Let me grab my markers again. Yellow. So we got yellow birds. It's sort of like the first color for the birds is yellow. Yellow. I'll do the birds first, then I'll do the flowers. So I'm coloring the entire bird with yellow. And then looks like there's some blue on the bird. This is where we scribble. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and color the flowers in with this same light blue. They have such a nice bullet nib, these markers. I just love them. Okay, there's another flower down here. So that's the light blue. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and grab this purple color. Thanks, Anel. Yep, Lisa did a great job at the Stampaway. Everybody was really enjoying coming by and watching her demo. Her videos are so much fun to watch. She's super entertaining. Okay. Then I'm going to do some green for my stems, light green first. Oops, I missed a flower. That's okay. I'll go back in with that blue. And purple, sort of purple color. Okay, I think we're ready to stamp. Now we'll see how this turns out. Piece of paper. Where'd my paper pack go? Okay. Well, how about we just stamp it right here with these butterflies. Oh, you're welcome, everybody. Thank you for watching. So here we have the flowers. There's the little birds down in there. I should have probably colored their beaks a little bit better. So we have a nice bright design here. All right, everybody. So that's what I wanted to show you tonight. I hope you enjoyed this demonstration of some of the cool things I got when I was at Stampaway and the fun things that we did together. Yeah, my fingers are so inky. Oh my gosh. I keep wiping them on my apron. I have an apron on. And that's what happened when we were at Stampaway. We were getting so inky. We kept wiping our hands on our aprons. So thank goodness we had our FSC aprons. That was smart that we had those. Yep, and then these are going to be future cards, basically. I made a whole bunch of panels here and can make a lot of cards from these. So thank you all for watching tonight. I hope you enjoyed my haul video, and be on the lookout. Thanks, Pam. It was so nice to meet those of you that we got to meet at Stampaway. I'm going to be doing a separate video in the future showing off some of the other products that I got, and that'll be including Divinity too. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. Have a great evening, and I appreciate it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I appreciate you all spending some time with me tonight. All right, everybody. Take care, and thank you for the folks that helped to be my admins. Thanks, T. Thanks, Chow. Thanks, Nancy. And thanks again to Lisa from Local King Rubber Stamp for making these beautiful images that we all can enjoy and create beautiful cards with. All right, everybody. Have a great evening. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.